Hey everyone, Honest Hughie here. Hopefully you're all doing okay. And I've just been to watch, but the Suicide Squad. I've just been to watch it with Shelley now. Um, and the main reason why that's one of my favourite movies is because I met Shelley, and it was our first date was to watch that movie. And I just enjoyed it. I enjoyed the humour, and they're sort of not taking it seriously. I did enjoy it, although I would like them to do a proper full on, like a comic style, gritty, dark 18 plus movie. They just need to, get the balls to do it, in other words. So, anyway, yeah, like I said, this is a review on the Suicide Squad. But it's going to be a hard review to make without spoiling it. So, what I'm going to do, this isn't going to be a spoiler, don't worry. I'm It'll seem all over the place, but the movie itself is all over the place. So I'll say the bits that isn't spoilers and what I liked about the scenes, and I'll say what I disliked about the movie. It's only a little bit of dislike, which is what I kind of disliked with the first one. And I'll say it straight away. We all know what we're in for in the Suicide Squad movie. We all know. I'm not saying who dies. I'm not saying anything like that. But we all know characters die. We all know that. And it's the main thing I didn't like about the first one was certain characters die badly and underused. Like some don't even get used at all. They're just there and they just go, and you're just like, right, never discussed, never thought about. Sorry, there's a massive wasp near my window there. And my mind went blank. I had a window there, and I thought, right, I'm getting my spray. Heart attack. Um, yeah, again, it's like they're just dying and that's it. Like, I get it, they don't really, care about each other. But you'd have a bit of like a sort of, well, why have they died all of a sudden? So anyway, that's my only nitpick with it. The rest of it, I really like. And I'm going to say one bit. Margot Robbie, obviously, is Harley Quinn. It's awesome. Idris Elba, oh, it's so good. I totally apologise. I forgot his character's name again. I know it's Blood Summit. Um, it'll come to me again. And Sylvester Stallone as King Shark. Oh God, him as King Shark, so funny. And there's a new character in it who I haven't seen before. Uh, Three characters that I didn't know, and that was Peacemaker, John Cena, obviously. John Cena as Peacemaker, perfect cast. Um, Very interesting character. Just be, Um, and to be honest with you, I didn't know Idris Elba's character. I heard a bit about it, but not much. Polka Dot. Didn't know anything about him. And obviously the main one who really surprised me and I didn't think deserved to be in there because it didn't show how she got caught by them and put in that high prison. Is the rat lady? I've totally forgotten her name. Again, I'm going to quickly get the thing up so I can tell you the names of the characters because I totally forget. But yeah, she was really good. Like she for me was a very interesting character, and her backstory was surprisingly interesting and really good written out. So was Idris Elba's as well. It sort of explains. I apologise, I'm sweating by the way again. Idris Elba, his character was really good written. Um, it was a bit like the first with the stories focused on two characters, like mainly. You only get two backstories. But then you don't. You do get a third. You get polka dots, a little bit of his, but not a lot. But it's good. It's directed by James Gunn, and I forgot it was James Gunn who did the first one. And let's just say it's brutal. It is brutal. Like the deaths are like wow. Like I'll just say I won't say who. Certain someone at the beginning. I'm gonna say who, but let's just say the face no longer here because of a bullet. One bullet, and you can see it coming. And I'm going to say one thing: the rats. The rats were cute, and the rats, the actor, they listed the actors. The rats. One's called Jaws, and the other one's called what is it? Crispy Rat. Crisp Rat. It's classic. They've actually listed the animals, and there was a guy who got torn in half in the movie, a soldier. And on the credits he's listed soldier ripped in half. So it's humour like that that's quite good. And I like James Gunn anyway. Again, it's the only bit with the movie is some may argue the villain's bad, some may argue it. I think it was funny. I think it was class. I do wish I had a villain, but well, they kind of do near the end, but it's nothing like the first one. Again, the weakest bit of movies. James Gunn is his villains. His villains are crap. I don't mean to like knock James Gunn, but he does good heroes, heroes, and likable sort of anti-heroes, like this movie where they're bad, but they're not bad. Like when you compare it to something bigger than a thief, for instance, because that's all I think that rat lady's done. Because it showed a little backstory. I'll say it showed a backstory, and the rats obviously what rats do is use them as thieves. You would if you could control rats, you'd use them to rob a bank. And she says she uses them to rob a bank. It's not a spoiler. Um, and pretty much it's like she uses them to rob a bank, and then all we know is she ends up in the prison, and you're like, oh, really? She's a dangerous criminal because she used rats to rob a bank. And Viola Davies is I've gone blank on her character's name. Come on, where is she? Amanda. Oh my god, so good. Like what? There's only one scene in the movie though, which was a bit like the first, but not the first. Like she doesn't do that. Well, she did in the first one where she shoots everyone. Doesn't happen in this one. That's not a spoiler. It's just sort of heads up. Um, a certain thing happens in a certain scene that I don't think fits the movie involving her. Right near the end it happens, and you'll know what I'm on about when you watch it. And I don't think it fits because she wouldn't stand for what happened. Like they'd be dead. That's what I was, I can't argue. They'd be dead. I know it's a daft movie and all that, but they did the character still the same, and they would be. And yeah, it's really good. And she is called Sol Soria. So Sol. That one is the rat lady. No, she's not. Who is she? Oh, she was the alien at the beginning. She was the alien. You'll know what I mean by alien. You've seen the trailer anyway. That was it. She's called Ratcatcher. Really, she was called Ratcatcher. And Bloodsport. How can I forget that? Bloodsport. So yes, it was very good, and I really enjoyed the movie. It's definitely worth a watch. Um, Again, James Gunn just did a really good job. Like I say, the only thing I can literally say is underuse of certain characters, but that was the same with the first with Slipknot. As much as he's probably a boring character, we don't know because he died. And you just kind of like it's not that they die. It's it's how they die. It's not a very justified death. Certain character goes in the movie. He's been in it all the way through, and I'm not gonna. It's not a spoiler because I'm not saying what character or whatever he is. I'm surprised he lasted. You'll probably know anyway. And let's just say the death is just absolutely like, really, like it's been done a million times, and you kind of get sort of, you watch a scene that you've seen a million times, you look at it and you go, it's not justified for not someone you're attached to, and you're like, nah, should have been way better than that. But anyway, that's it. And all I'm saying is the villain is a starfish. It's a giant starfish. So cool. And also obviously there's military, but I won't say anything about that. And they did Harley Quinn correct. They did the whole flowery thing again, and in her mind and stuff. And it wasn't just based on her. It was based on Idris Elba, Ratcatcher, even a bit of Nick Flag. But he wasn't really in it. There was a revolution. They weren't really in it. But yeah, and obviously Peacemaker's character was funny as well, and that's all I'll say on him. And yeah, just be prepared if you don't like rats, you might not like the movie because it might change your mind about it actually, because the rats are actually really cute, and you'll see why. What is a little jacket? She has a little rat on the shoulder with a jacket on. I just kicked my bottle against this. Right, so that's the end of this review. Thanks for watching. And like I say, it's a great movie, and I'd say go and watch it. What is on my lip? It's been on the whole video. Oh, it's still there. Oh well, who cares? I had a Five Guys earlier as well, so it's probably been a burger or something. I've just been in a fight. Looks like a bust. I've been in a fight. That's why I've been Suicide Squad. I've been there. So yeah, it's good. I sort of gutted he wasn't in it though, and Fireman wasn't in it, but she was in it. And don't worry, Jared Leto's not in it. So yes, that's why I loved it. Right, I'm off. See you later on this Hughie going out. I'm gonna do. I'm not sure what I'll do in my next video. Probably another review, probably. But yeah, I know Snake Eyes is coming out soon, and Venom. But I don't know when. But there's a couple of movies coming out in August, and yeah, I'll be doing some reviews on them, letting you know if it's good, bad. This movie, good. Watch it. Worth a watch. Definitely funny. Put it this way: just certain characters go that you're attached to from the first, and it's a little bit sort of like, okay, thank you for that. Like that type of, yeah. But anyway, I'll see you later. Bye.